Hello and welcome to Tarot with Honey. Thank you for joining me today on a spirit-filled reading. Very excited to be doing this today. Spirit was speaking to me and said, let's do a reading today. So here we are. If you are new to the channel, again, welcome. This is my new YouTube channel. I had a few videos up before, but now I've been really feeling in my spirit to put more videos out there for the good people to receive a message in the spirit. And if you want to hear more of these types of messages, then feel free to like and subscribe to the channel. I see we got a few subscribers and very excited about that. My goal is to even touch just one. So there we have it. Today we're going to do a reading and we're just going to hear from spirit. So let's get into it. Spirit, what message do you have for your people today? Okay. Let me put my little thumb thingamajig on so that I can actually get these cards going. Sometimes it's a little bit when you moisturize your hands too much. Thank you, Spirit, for a sense of humor. What do you have for your people here today? Is this the deck? There we go. Is this the deck you want to use? All right. So we have today the Runner. So somebody is having a fear of intimacy. Let's see. Any messages? Any more messages, Spirit? We're just gonna pull a few, and then this one wanted to come out as well. So this is definitely turning out to be a love reading. I'm picking up in the spirit that somebody has a fear, obviously, of intimacy. Maybe somebody gave you a timeline of when they want you to make a decision on the relationship, the status, the progress, where you guys are going. Maybe you're healing from a previous relationship and you have a little bit of fear of connecting to another person because of the issues that you went through with your other. Here we go. You having some issues with healing, or some issues, some challenges, which is normal. Let's face it, when people have been in a relationship, especially a long-term relationship, and things didn't work out, and now you find yourself in another relationship with somebody who doesn't share that same energy, meaning that they are more delicate with you, more receptive, more easygoing, caring, loving. Possibly you're experiencing the things that you always wanted to experience. Um, Sometimes it comes as a bit of a shock to what you were used to what you were used to experiencing with that previous partner that you had. So I would say that you definitely are needing some time to recover from that. And this came out earlier in reverse, so we're going to leave that there. I think that what I'm picking up in the spirit is that because of this shock, you were not seeing things for what they really were or what they are. So maybe you have some reservations about this new partner because of the trauma that you went through with your previous partnership. But I'm picking up in the spirit that as you're taking time with this, as you're healing, as you are progressing, know that things do get better. Know that there is light at the end of the tunnel, and just because of one person's misbehavior or the way they treated you, just because they treated you in that way does not mean that everyone else is going to treat you that way. And again, I'm picking up very heavy that this is a shock to you. It's a shock, like it's a shock to your system. You're like, whoa, what is going on? I've never been treated like this. I've never been respected like this. I've never been cared for like this. Well, darling, my darling, I'm going to tell you this. Get used to it. Um, as a part of my goal here on Tarot with Honey and channeling tarot with the divine spirit and also divine feminine is letting women know, particularly women. Obviously, there are going to be some amazing guys who watch this show, and thank you so much for watching. But this particular message is for the ladies who are having trouble with receiving. And I'm actually going to be working on something where we address these issues. I mean, I may be new to YouTube, but I've worked a lot with women in my inner circle dealing with these particular situations where we go through what it means to receive, what it means to accept from people positive things, accepting things from, people, friends, coworkers, loved ones, romantic partners, whatever it is, your job, and receiving it and accepting it without having this notion of what am I going to do in return? What am I going to, do I have to give something in return? Do I have to, do I have to return the favor? No, you don't. No, you don't. Okay. And I think more women need to get in that energy of just receiving. And also the art of this is just discerning who to receive from. So that deals with inner work, that deals with working on your trust system within yourself. If you know that someone is known to give something and they want something in return, then maybe that's not the right person for you to be exchanging energies with, not unless you want to match that energy. But if you want to really tap into the purest of divine energy, of divine feminine energy, where receiving is simply that, is simply receiving, the essence of who you are is enough of a gift that whoever is giving you something, just seeing you happy to receive what they've given you, seeing you smile, seeing you receive that in a beautiful energy is enough of a quote unquote repay for what they did, what they gave you. So I think that what I'm picking up from this reading is that that is the energy that you're in, ladies, whoever this message is for. And again, as we do these messages, it's a general reading, so it's not specific, but take what resonates with you. Spirit, do you have any more messages for your beautiful people? I am picking up that, you are going to need some time. This is not something that happens overnight, just like the conditioning of this mindset didn't happen overnight. But I am seeing that you are going to change your mind. And so maybe there's a little bit of stubbornness or something like that going on with this, because it's speaking to the cerebral part of you. So I'm picking up that maybe um, that this is really a mental thing. Possibly could result in possible trauma release therapy or traditional therapy that will help you. Maybe family things going on as well, where you felt like you had to that's like my favorite word. So I'm picking up that there was some there's some deeper rooted issues around this. Maybe there was a fear of intimacy dealing with family issues, family having experiences with family too, that you felt like you couldn't trust them. You felt like when they wanted to give you something, that they wanted something in return. That's clouding your vision. That's causing you not to see things in the clearest way possible, because you're so used to seeing things in a way that has been perverted by others. I'm seeing here that your mind is going through a lot of turmoil, a lot of possibly even chaos. I'm seeing a lot of energy going on with your mind here. This card is a powerful card. Seeing a lot of she's smiling, but I'm seeing a lot of pain, a lot of suffering. And so maybe you are the type of person who smiles on the outward appearance, and so these are identifiers, so that as you're watching this reading, you can determine, okay, if this message is for you. Maybe you're the type of person who smiles a lot on the outside. Maybe you're beautiful, you dress well, everything looks well put together, but on the inside there is a lot of conflicting thoughts, conflicting ideas. You think a lot, you're in your head a lot, and some there's a block there, something, you're having an issue with processing something. And so this is something where trauma release therapy, or like I said, traditional therapy could definitely come into place. Now, I'm not a doctor, and I'm not a mental health therapist, and this is a disclaimer here. I'm only speaking about things that I have seen and witnessed other people go through, and what I'm picking up in the spirit. So you take this message as you please. You use what resonates with you, and leave the rest behind. Obviously, if you do want to go ahead and get therapy, do your due diligence and make sure that that is the right connection to you. Make sure that whoever you select as your therapist, that you interview them. Make sure that they are in the same energy that you are, that you're desiring right now. And if you have to go through one or two therapists, three therapists to find the one for you, don't give up. I see a lot of energy focused around your head. In fact, I'm even starting to get a headache. So whatever this issue is has caused you many, many migraines, many, many headaches. Um, yeah, I'm seeing that you really need to take a chance on yourself. You really need to take a chance on yourself, especially in regards to your mental health. Maybe you've never done therapy before, maybe something like that. But this is something that would help you. So it's definitely something you should consider and invest in at some point. I'm seeing here, you got to look at the bigger picture. Okay, I'm seeing here some codependency. Maybe you were dependent on that partner, um, that you in the beginning of the reading I mentioned that there was a person that you're no longer with, or you're parting ways with. You parted ways with, and now you have another partner who is not like that. So there's some kind of codependency issues that were going on with the previous partner. Some chains I'm seeing here. Some chains have to be loose. Some chains have to be loose. I'm seeing here that you're still holding on, but you have to let that relationship. You're still holding on to. Um, you're still holding on. Yeah, yeah. Just like I was saying in the beginning, you were with somebody, and now you're with someone else, but you're still holding on to what you were dealing with the other person. You have to let that go. There's still something that's attached. There's still something that is connected with that person. I'm not seeing that you have children with them. Maybe you have a similar friend circle or something, but there's something that's connecting you with this person. Maybe you're still looking at them online, or something like that, that you're keeping not tabs, but you're keeping up to date with what they're doing um, in their life. Maybe that's not the best thing to be doing right now or ever. Spirit, do you have any closing messages for your beautiful people? I think I'm going to pull from tarot, get a few from tarot to kind of close out and get some possible action steps for you in regards to this matter. I think we have the action step of your peace, right? Your peace. What are we going to do? We're going to work on mental, work on your mental, work on getting peace in your mind and your spirit and your heart. Possibly getting mental help. Journaling is also a great practice. You know, I know sometimes it sounds like a broken record, but there really is a connection with the brain, with the heart, with the hand, with the book, with the pen, releasing a lot of those energies in journaling. So maybe you want to start with that. Spirit, can you give a couple cards to clarify clarify some more action steps for your beautiful people? I see you overcoming this. I see you overcoming this. I'm seeing, yeah, I'm journaling. I'm seeing a lot of journaling, a lot of reading, writing. Yeah, I'm seeing that there's a lot of, okay, so this is finally going to come to an end at some point, but you got to take your action steps. So here we had Death in the Reverse up top here. And then now we're having a final a final end to this. So I see you coming out on the other side. I see you triumphing over this situation. So in other words, where you were a runner before, you were afraid of certain things, now you face these things with confidence, with reassurance, with clarity, because of the inner work that you've done. I see that you find your spirituality again. If you've lost it, you're going to find it again. That there's going to be some kind of balance to your life. And yeah, where there was once not balance, balance is going to come to your life. But you have to do the work. And I'm seeing that it is going to take some time. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, you're going to overcome this. It is going to take some time. How much time? I don't know. I don't know. But you know what? It doesn't matter. How much time it takes is irrelevant, because when you acquire these skills, when you acquire these modalities, these healing I'm seeing that your heart is going to be healed. I'm seeing that you have a broken heart and that your heart is going to be healed from this as well. So your mind and your heart, your mind, you're going to work on the mental aspect of it, and you're also going to work on the spiritual heart center, which will be healed. So going back to how long is this going to take? It doesn't matter. A lot of people do, it's going to take 5 months to a year, 6 months, 3 months, 2 months. Is that relevant in the scope of life? Is that relevant in the scope of life? It didn't take 3 months for these emotions and traumas to fester and to grow. So likely it's not going to take 3, 4, 5 months for them to go away. Now, yes, miracles happen. There is a swiftness within the spirit. We know this, but that is not the main focus. The main focus is that it will happen. And when it does happen, I don't see it unhappening. So once your